How's everybody doing?
Good, how are you?
Awesome. Okay, we're gonna get started lying on your back. Just taking a little time for Shavasana. You know, it's really always nice to just kind of settle in. Just close your eyes. You can kind of do a soft gaze if you're not comfortable with closing your eyes. And let's take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Just allow yourself to settle into the mat. Trying to release any thoughts, anything that happened today, anything on your to-do list that maybe didn't get done. It doesn't matter right now. Right now, it's all about you. Just allow your body to be heavy. And even though we're going to get to a really big energetic practice, it's a good time to just slow it down for a moment. And maybe create intention for your practice. It can be anything you're working on in your life, anything you'd like to bring more of, and just create a statement. Maybe I am blank. Whatever you want to bring in, imagine it's already happening. And say it to yourself 3 times. Take a deep breath in through the nose, drawing that attention to the seat of your heart, and exhale, release any doubts, any fears, any worries. And then start a natural breathing. Within your fingers, your toes. We're going to come into our first pose, and we're going to do a roll up. Kind of like a sit up. So I want you to flex through your feet, draw the legs together. I'm going to really press down into the legs. Okay? Inhale, reach arms up to sky and then behind you. That wall that is right behind your head. Beautiful. Exhale, soften. Now inhale, arms back up to sky. As you exhale, draw your chin to your chest and slowly start to round up. The first one is usually the hardest. It's like trying to get that momentum. Now if you can come all the way up, come all the way up. Maybe you reach past your toes, or maybe you just stay up high. Inhale, arms up. As you exhale, slowly lower. Start to imprint your spine, rounding, taking your gaze towards your belly button. Lower all the way down. Arms reach behind you. Inhale, arms up to sky. Exhale, chin to chest, round up. Keep flexing through those feet, pressing down into the legs. Inhale, arms up. Exhale down, chin to chest, round the spine again, and imprint vertebra by vertebra. And then go ahead, release your arms by your sides. Nice. Bending your knees, place your feet flat on the floor. Now think about your knees being over your ankles. We'll come into some bridges here. Arms are pressing down into the floor. Feet are hip distance parallel. Lift up your hips, press into your feet. And lower. They come down to a hover and lift back up. Lift and lower, lift and lower. Squeezing together, drawing everything into the midline, pressing down into your feet. And keep breathing. Nice. So if you ever have any questions, or if we need to make any adjustments or variations of the practice, just let me know. Because not everything works the same for everybody. Soften through your face. Make sure you're not holding any tension in your head, neck, and shoulders. How's everybody doing? Great. Squeeze your seat at the top. When you press into the feet and get to the top, really squeeze, tighten, and lower to hover. Let's take 3 more. Can we do 3 more?
Yes.
Okay. And 2. Exhale up. Inhale down. Now hold it down. Keep your hips hovering. Walk your feet towards each other and extend your right leg up to sky. Now, other option, keep that knee bent. Inhale, hips come down. Exhale, lift up. Inhale down. Exhale, lift up. Take your time. Really pressing, tightening that leg, toes reaching up to sky. Remember, you can always bend the knee. You can take some variations. If you've had enough before I say stop, then just come down on the floor, take a breath. How's it feeling?
It's burning.
Burning? Okay, let's take 3 more. Okay, can we do 3 more?
Yes.
How about 2? And last one. Lower your hips down. Go ahead and lower that foot. Just take a moment here. Now, if you're feeling any kind of funkiness in your back, you can walk your feet out to the sides of your mat and draw the knees together. Just a little knock knee position. Maybe a butterfly would feel nice or whatever feels good. I'm going to take this to the other side. So, back up, knees over ankles, arms press down to the shoulders, press down into the back of the head, and we're going to extend the left leg this time. Inhale up, our exhale brings us up, our inhale draws us down. We're going to find the exhale in the working part of the pose. Keep breathing. If you can stack that leg over your hip and extend to the toes, do that. If you need to bend it a little bit, make any adjustments. It's not easy. Might start to burn. We don't want any pain, pinching, numbness. We just want you to feel like you're working your muscles, right? Could be a challenge. Can we take 3 more?
Yes.
All right, let's do it now. Let's start with 3. Nice. 2, exhale up. Inhale down. Last one, exhale up. Inhale down. Draw the hips down, draw the feet down. So our last bridge pose is going to be a wide-legged bridge. So you're going to walk your feet out and then heels in, toes out. Okay? It's almost like a little, we're going to do a frog squat, but if you've done some of my classes, it's like that frog squat with our feet or a little plie. Okay, everybody ready?
Yes.
Press into your feet, lift your spine up. Exhale, inhale down. Exhale up, inhale down. And breathe. Really press into those feet. Press into that big toe. Big toe's a big deal. It's got a lot for our balance, just like our thumbs. You know, without a thumb, I feel like we could do without a finger or a toe. Not that I want to, but we can't really do without our big toe or our thumb. I mean, if we have to, we have to, but we don't want to. I've also heard that big toe is worth 25% more in workman's comp. So it is a big deal, right? Again, not that we want to lose it. Okay, how are you feeling?
Great.
Can we do 3 more?
Yes.
Okay. Let's start with 3 now. Exhale up, inhale down. Exhale up, inhale down. Last one, exhale up, squeeze at the top, inhale down, lower, and nice. Walk the feet towards each other. Okay, we're going to start the exercises now in a different format. It's going to be more timed. And I kind of like that because you don't have to worry about, gee, I have to do 12, so maybe start to go fast, right? Where when it's timed, you can just focus on doing the exercise and doing it your best, okay? And we do rounds. So, you know, we've got the first round, was just getting ready, getting the body, starting to know what it's doing. Second round, you really start to focus on what you're doing. Third round, that's like we go from Destiny's Child to Beyonce. This is like, you know, 0 to Oprah, and we're just like, really, we know what we're doing. Might feel a little bit harder, but we've really got it, okay? There are some where we only do 2 rounds, but majority we do like 3, okay? The first one we're going to do is a Pilates crunch. Now, take your hands behind your ears. Take a deep breath in, fill up with air, exhale out, and lift up. Roll all the way back down, and up, down, and up. Use your exhale to draw up, press down into the floor. Beautiful, press down into your feet. Keep the elbows wide. Nice, so it's a 30-second on, 5 seconds off. When I say time, you're gonna love that, and that means you're done, okay? We'll have that 5 seconds, and then we'll go to the next exercise or start the next round. When I say go, that's when we get started, and then the timer will start. And time, so this is your break. Breathe. And we're starting right into the next. It is crisscross. I want you to take your knees to table, arms again, hands behind your ears, and inhale. As you exhale, come up and cross opposite shoulder to opposite knee and down. And you can keep it up or you can keep coming up and down. What I want you to think about is your shoulder crossing over to the knee, not necessarily the elbow. Try to keep your elbows wide. Think about drawing your shoulder or your chest over. Okay, this is going to seem a little bit faster. Time. See, that was kind of like a gift, right? But don't worry, we're coming back. Go. We're back to Pilates crunches. You can keep your feet on the floor, and you're just going to lift up and up, up. Your exhale draws up. Draw the belly to spine. Press down into the floor. Imprint your spine. I like to think about the beach sand, and you're trying to make this great little home for your body. It's not like you're wiggling, and so it's just really pressing down and feeling rooted and grounded. And breathe. All right, so this is where you know what you're doing, and you get a little bit better at it, right? Time. And then before you know it, it's time. Only 5 seconds off, though, so that means we go right into those crisscross crunches. So lift up and go. Going alternating sides. Exhale draws you towards the knee. Inhale, you come down. Exhale draws belly button to spine. Think about pressing your lower spine into the floor. If you start to lift up and that lower spine lifts up as well, I want you to not come up as high and just really focus on that lower spine. Time. And when we crisscross, the lower spine might be lifting, but now we're going back to crunches, so go. On the crunches, really think about that lift up. You're pressing that lower spine into the floor. That's really going to activate your core, and tomorrow you're really going to be feeling, and you call me up and say, Charlene, thank you. Nice. Everybody doing okay?
Perfect.
So this is your Beyonce round, right?
Yes.
I was trying to think of like a really good Beyonce song, and I really didn't have time to look at them. Time. But it would have been a good one to play during this. All right, this is our last crisscross. Oh, that would have been a great one. Okay, go. Your exhale draws you up. Nice. I can hear you guys breathe. Beautiful. Awesome job. Got this. This is it. This is round 3. And time. Beautiful. Now I want you to come all the way up. We're going to come into a side plank. Let's go on the right side. You're going to face the right side of your mat. And go. So just a forearm plank. You can stack your feet. You can stagger. You can take the top leg, bend the knee, and place it on the floor in front of you.
This one, like that?
You could do it like that as
Okay.
well. I'll show you another way the next time through.
Okay.
Okay? Beautiful. Time. I want you to lie on your side, and we're doing jackknives. So, take your bottom arm and extend it out. Your top arm overhead, and take your legs forward a little bit. We're going to lift up, and you might have to look at me just to see what it is. We lift up as we reach for our legs and down.
Okay.
You press into your hand that's extended to lift. Now you can also do your knees. You can just bend your knees and draw them up. Nice. Beautiful. We're only doing 2 rounds of the side planks and jackknife. Time. Get yourself back into the side plank position and go. So this one, Becca, is take that top leg, bend the knee and place the foot here, and then you lift up the bottom. Yeah, just like that. Yep, beautiful. So you're in the Beyonce round already of this one. Nice. Beautiful, nice on spine. Press down in with your entire forearm. Feel the length of your spine. And time. We're going to go back to the jackknives. Remember, you can bend your knees and go. And imagine so you're like folding up into a jackknife. You're working your external obliques here. Beautiful. Take your time. We're not in a rush, right? We have 30 seconds, however many we do. It's better to do as many as we can in a good form. then to just whip them out. After this, we're going to meet in a forearm plank, just so that you know, since it's only 5 seconds in between. Time. All right, so go ahead, face down on your mat, push your forearms to the floor and lift up to a forearm plank. Tucking those toes. As you press down, feel a slight round of the spine. Your hips are in line with your shoulders. Nice. You guys look beautiful. That spine is nice and long. Your gaze is towards the floor, a little bit in front of your hands. Awesome. Time. We're going to do back extensions. Come all the way down on the floor. Extend your toes back. Your arms, hands are going to be underneath your shoulders, elbows bent. Go. We inhale, lift up like a locust pose. So your hands will come off the floor. You're not up too high, and lower down. Up and down, elbows wide. Brittany, take your hands almost like they're a cactus. So your arms are a little bit wider out. Your hands will come like maybe out here. I said in front of your shoulders, but so when you come up there, a little bit like that, okay? So up and down, nice. We're thinking about extending through the back. Time, back to forearm planks. Woo-hoo. Tuck and go. Lovely, huh? Aren't you glad you're my guinea pigs? Now, it's always nice to try to think of something that makes us happy here, or something that makes us strong, feel strong, right? And maybe this pose right here makes you feel really strong. It empowers you. So try to think of something that's really going to make you feel happy that you're here. Maybe you already are. Beautiful. You guys have great position and time. All the way down. Guess what?
Time.
Back extensions. Go. Beautiful. So we have 3 rounds of this one. This is round 2. You know what you're doing. It's a little bit easier, right? If I didn't explain it right, I got you in the right position finally by seeing it wrong. But through no fault of your own. Nice. Long spine, lift up, lengthen, and down. Up and down. Time. Last time, forearm planks. And go. So this is the best way to burn fat, build muscle with this 30 seconds on, 5 seconds off. It's like you're doing your maximum energy in that 30 seconds and then your maximum rest. I mean, it's really quick, and basically what we're doing is just going to the next pose, right? So it's not giving us much time. But, you know, we just like to think, I'm giving you 5 seconds of rest. And breathe. You guys still holding strong, looking great. Keep breathing. Time. That was our last forearm plank. We come all the way down. We've got that back extension. Last one, and go. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Find extension through the spine. Nice. You guys look great. Beautiful. Pressing the hips down into the floor as the upper body lifts, as the legs lift. We're almost done here. And time. Forearm side plank facing left. Go. Take whatever variation you'd like. Remember, you can stack your legs. You can stagger. You can step in front of one. You can also come down onto your knees. And we alternate this with jackknife. After this, you're going to be so happy. We have some cardio. And that's kind of fun, I think. And breathe. Press down into your forearm, pressing that floor away, lengthening through the spine, and time. Come all the way down for your jackknife. Extending through that bottom arm, go. Remember, the knees can be bent. Makes it a little bit in front of the body, spine is long. What did I get myself into? Too bad I couldn't like give you a tropical trip for 2.
That's what's coming after.
I do have a funny little palm tree outside. I'll put a few chairs under it. Time. We are last forearm side plank and go. So Becca, you're working on lifting some heavy weights, huh, girl?
Yes.
Wow, you love
Saturday's
it?
a competition, yeah.
Oh, wow.
I'm
Well,
scared,
good
but
luck if I forget to
thank
tell
you.
you.
Thank you.
Awesome.
I miss this though.
Yeah, we miss you too.
Yes.
I'm glad you could come.
Me too.
Awesome job. Okay. And one more time, jackknife. I only made us do 2 of each, right?
Yes.
Okay, go.
Yes.
I was afraid for a minute. I was like, oh no, did I make him do too much? All right, it's a Beyonce round. Beyonce comes quick when you only have to do 2 rounds. Nice job. You are almost done. When you're done here, we're going to come all the way, stand at the top of your mat. 5 seconds is fast. And time. So come all the way up to the top of your mat. Frog squats. And go. Heels in, toes out. We're just going to come down and up. You can do whatever you want with the hands. So this is a low impact cardio. We're going to get our heartbeat going faster. You can make it a little bit more cardio or a little bit less. It's totally up to you. Arms up above the heart. We'll raise our heart rate a little faster. Awesome. We are going into high knees after these. Time. So high knees, just step. You can rock it. You go a little faster. You don't have to keep your hands here. You can just step your knees up. You can touch your knees. Just do whatever feels good to you. We're coming down on the floor after this in a push-up position. But we just haven't had enough push-ups yet. Nice. Use the abdominals, feel them squeeze as that knee comes up. And time. Come down to your push-up. So we're in a high plank. Then you can take a push-up and we're going to a side plank right. Push-up and go. Side plank left. You can do a knee down push-up. You can drop both knees down to the floor and just side plank side to side. You can take one knee to the floor and extend one leg. And side to side. Awesome. Breathe. Now, if a push-up is a little bit too much, it hurts on the wrist, you can just hold the plank. You don't have to push up. I don't know what you have to do tomorrow, so I don't want to kill your arms either. Time. Come all the way up. Step to the top of your mat. Burpees. We take the first one slow. Arms up and down. You can step back, you can jump back, step forward and up. Beautiful. Go ahead and take your version of your favorite burpee. Does anybody have a favorite burpee? Beautiful. Isn't it amazing how fast 30 seconds go?
Yes. Or slow when you're doing planks.
Right? It's funny, when it's something that you enjoy doing, it goes by like that. When it's something, time. We're back to our frog squats. Get yourself prepped and go. However you want to do with your hands. I do different things every time. You can do the same. Make sure your knees track over your toes. Working the legs here, the inner thighs. Press into the floor to rise up. Beautiful. Send that booty back. Does anybody remember what's next?
Push-ups.
High knees.
High knees.
But that comes next. Okay, time. Get ready for your high knees. And go. Breathe. Nice job. So you can always even take a few a little bit faster and then go slow. Take a little faster and go slow. If high knees doesn't quite work for you, you could do jumping jacks. You can even do some butt kicks. Whatever gets your heart rate up a little bit more. Nice. You guys really hot?
Yep.
And time.
Yep.
All right, now we're plank position. Push up, side plank, push up, side plank, or go. Remember, you can even just hold the high plank. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to open this door. Get some fresh air in here. I don't know if it's hotter outside than it is here, but sometimes the air can be stagnant, right? And that's no fun. All right, so you're somewhere between Beyonce and Destiny's Child. You're still a child, and you're almost a woman. And time. Okay, we have our burpees. Top of the mat, and go. Take these burpees to your choice. You can even alternate, stepping back with one, jumping back with one, stepping back and jumping. Nice. So this is getting close to the end of round 2. Time. And we are back to our frog squats. And go. I'll do a little with you. Press into those feet to rise. Squeezing your thighs towards each other. Feel the seat. When you press into those feet to come up, you can really feel the backs of the legs engage. Nice breath. I'm glad to see you breathing. And time. High knees. This is it. This is that Beyonce round. And take whatever variation of the pose or the exercise is good for you. Remember, smile. It's not overrated. Awesome. We're like halfway through the 3rd round. Time. Your last plank. So we're not doing any more planks, okay? Plank, push up, go to side plank. Take that full inhale, full exhale. Take your time. Make this pose your best. This is your best round. It's the hardest round too, right? Awesome. Press into your hands. And time. Walk to the top. It's your last burpees. And go. Excellent. We've got some fun eagle sit-ups next. We're going to go back to the core. And then some boat pose. Pretty easy things, right? You're almost done. Awesome. And time. Guys, have some water. Good job. So I'm going to let my timer run through a little bit to get us back on track. And I'll just talk to you about the next one that we're going to do. You're going to lie on your back, knees and table, and we're going to cross right knee over left, like eagle pose, and then right arm under left with elbows bent in a 90 degree. You can still breathe here. You don't have to get right into this. I'm going to give you have about 5 more seconds. And then when I go, okay, so go ahead, the knees are at table, right leg crosses over left, right arm crosses under left. And then we're gonna crunch, drawing your elbows towards your knee, and think about pressing your spine into the floor. Just lift up and crunch. Exhale up, inhale down. Exhale up, inhale down. Working to keep your knees right over your hips helps us work the core. Nice. And time. Boat pose. Come all the way up. Different variations of boat you can do. We're going to go right into it. So you can keep your toes on the floor with your hands underneath your knees. Spine is long. Press your sits bones into the floor. And really, like you're, again, almost like at the beach. You're trying to push them in because you want a nice comfy seat. And maybe you just lift one leg. Or maybe both toes just float off the floor. Long spine. You can extend your arms if you'd like. And you can start to extend those legs if you want. Time. Come all the way down to the floor and prepare for eagle. We're going to cross the left leg over the right this time. Left arm goes under right. And your arms, if it feels uncomfortable for the elbows to get to cross, you can just take your arms together, just like this. And go ahead. This is going to be a little short round because we started a little bit late, but that's okay. We've got plenty to do here, right? Breathe. Now this one is actually 4 rounds. And time. We'll come back to our boat pose. I shouldn't have told you that, right? It's like, you ruined the surprise. I know. Find your boat pose. Because since we have both sides of the eagle, we have to be even, 2 on one and 2 on the other. Maybe you try a different pose of your eagle. Remember, spine is long. You can adjust. Squeeze that belly button to spine. Breathe. Going to be done before you know it. And time. Lay all the way down. Back to your eagle. Right leg over left. And go. Right arm under left or elbows together. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Think about that spine pressing into the floor. If you need to take a break in between, go ahead. Maybe slow it down and do it kind of like a double time. I guess that would be like doing it twice as fast. Maybe like a 0.5 time. Nice. It's a tough workout. Time. Back to our boat pose. It's like, why did
It doesn't even need to be a 90-degree room.
Yeah. And go. Right? I took Deb through this too.
I'm glad you did it here and not the studio.
Yeah.
We'd be freaking dead. We are dead.
It's
In a
hard.
good way.
It's hard for me too. Of course, it's not fair. You guys are doing 4 rounds, and I just step in here.
Looking like a queen.
Time. Okay. Last round, right? So this is the left side eagle pose. Do those eagle crunches. Left leg over right, left arm under right, or just take your elbows together and go. Draw that belly to spine. Exhale up. Inhale down. Keeping those knees stacked up over the hips. So it's more like crunching in towards your knees. The knees to come in a little bit. Nice. Last time here. Brittany, is that an old Benny Bodie shirt? And time. Is that a Benny Bodie shirt at all?
No.
Oh, it's just it looks a lot like this. Boat pose. It actually looks like this. And go. Last one. After this, we've got some cardio again, but it's fun. You're gonna love it. I feel like my music is playing really strange. I have some faster music. You know what it might be? It could be that it's that's the same. Am I been playing the same song all the time?
Honestly, I couldn't tell you. I think we
Time. I think it's been on repeat.
I'm like,
Okay, guys, we're gonna come all the way up. And I'm going to get you started. We're going to do step back lunges. So I want you to come to the top of your mat and come into a chair and then step back together, back together. See, I'm keeping my knees bent and I'm going to change some music. I never really even noticed, but I think it was on repeat. Well, that's not going to be good for my video.
they'll just hear us breathing the whole time.
Nice job, guys. Time. I want you to turn towards the right side of your mat. Step your feet out. We'll take side to side lunges. They're kind of like skaters. I want you to gaze towards that simple sign. Head is up, chest is up. Now, you can just go side to side in this lunge, reaching towards the floor. You can take it towards a skater. Maybe we just step side to side and step back. Or you can take a little hop in that. Just take your variation. Nice. Time. We are doing deload push-ups. I'm sorry, we have more push-ups. Come down in a plank. And it's not really a push-up. You're going to see it's different. Come all the way down to the floor. Come all the way down and find your back extension. Like your arms are in cactus and lift up to locust. Right, then hands down to the floor. Press up in a plank. All the way down and deload again. Back extension, lengthen through the spine. Keep your gaze towards the floor. Up and down. Now you can do knee down push-ups, just like Becky, and press up onto your knees if it's time. Mountain climbers, guys. Go. You don't have to jump, you can just step. If your wrists are getting a little bit too wonky because of all the push-ups, you can stand. You can do jumping jacks. You can do anything standing up. You could do those high knees again. You could do butt kicks. Beautiful job. And time. Okay, we're going to come to the top again and step back lunges. So you know what? I think I was stopping at 3 for some of them. They're actually 4 rounds. So, ding dong. So we are going to do 4 rounds of this. I might have to have you guys come back.
Hey, we're here. Here for when you need us.
Keep it low, keep those knees bent. Nice job. And time. Let's turn to the left side of the mat and we'll take those lunges. Side to side. Side to side. You can go ahead and add a step. You can add a hop. You can touch the floor. Keep your chest up. Gaze forward. Send that booty back. Nice. Music's a little better for the cardio now. Beautiful. And time. Deload push-ups. Find your plank, lower down, and the back extension. Beautiful. Take your time. Make it your best pose. We're finding a nice back extension, working the arms of the push-up, squeezing in the belly button as you lift. Beautiful. After this, we have our mountain climbers. You know, I kind of gave you a gift not giving you a 4th round of other cardio. Time. Okay, so mountain climbers, remember you can stand, go. You can stand and you could do jumping jacks.
Yeah.
You could just do, you could even tap out and out.
We're tapping out, alright.
Tap
Cardio
out.
that. A minute. This last hot yoga class probably.
What the good news is, this is halfway mark of this cardio round. But you know, we're almost done with class.
Yeah.
Okay? Time. We're coming back to the beginning. Step back lunges. Go. Keep those knees bent and step back. Make sure you have your balance and breathe. Press into the foot that's on the floor in front so that you really get that activation up the back of the leg. Spine is long, draw that belly button in. Whatever you want with your arms, you can even reach your arms up if you're looking for a little bit more cardio. Of course, I have much more energy than you, just giving you ideas. Time. Let's face the right side again, and we'll do our side to side lunges and go. Side to side. You can slow it down. Take your gaze towards the wall. Chest is lifted. Time. Deload push-ups. Go. Round 3. Round 3 is what we used to call that Beyonce. Round 4 is going to have to be something really good, right? Nice job. If you need to stop and take a drink, do it. If you need to go into child's pose or any pose, do it. Time. I will continue to guide you to the next pose, but do what you need to do. Mountain climbers is next. Again, any sort of cardio, any sort of movement, standing up. One more round.
I should have more mascara today. I can tell it's like coming down.
I don't see
crying.
it.
Really good to know.
No, don't see it. You got some good mascara there. You should buy some more. Time. One more round. We start from the top. Step back lunges. And go. Remember, 30 seconds is 30 seconds, so it doesn't matter how fast you go. Make sure that you got a nice solid stance. You got a lot of balance here. You're really stepping that foot back, reaching with the heel, finding the full extension, squeezing through the abdominals, drawing those ribs together. Nice tall spine, just integrating all the muscles into the bones. Beautiful. Last time doing this. And time. We're going to face the left side for those side lunges. And go. So really, after this, we have donkey kicks and then cool down. Woohoo! Isn't that nice?
Yes.
Aren't you so
And
excited?
then sushi. Sushi, that's
Are you
right.
guys going to sushi after?
Yeah.
Awesome. Where are you going?
Just is it Eco? I
Yeah.
never can say it right.
I think it's Aiko.
I think-
I don't really know.
Oh, we could always go to Oriental Delight. I feel like I'll go wherever would be better.
Time. Deload push-ups. Find your plank. Slow it down. Go.
I was already on donkey kicks.
You had me at donkey kicks. Can't wait for those babies. So take your time. Yeah, find that extension. Really find as much length through the spine, reaching the crown of the head. And breathe. Last of these. And time. All right, 30 seconds of your mountain climber or whatever you choose and go. Climber, step out, maybe butt kicks, maybe high knees, maybe just stepping. Maybe just finding a little bit of movement.
We should brought
Awesome.
towels. We should have brought towels.
This is it. I know I should have supplied them.
No, we should have known what we were in for.
Okay, this is it. This is it. You're coming to finish line. Time. Oh, so good, so good. All right, guys. Donkey kicks are next.
Yes.
Okay. Let's come down on all fours.
Okay.
Now we're just gonna wait. Have a drink of water. Maybe pretend you have your imaginary towel. Just wipe that sweat off. You want to wait until I either make you go really long or really short. So I really want it to be right on because we have the time. We have a few rounds that we didn't do. So this will give us 5 seconds. So let's start to get in position here. We'll take the right leg. Spine is long. Lift that knee up, flex through the foot. We draw the knee down and press up. And actually, this one's not timed. Well, it is timed, but we're doing a minute instead of 30 seconds. But just on the right, pressing up and down, up and down. Press into your hands. Draw your belly to spine. Spine is long. And when that knee is up, maybe just find a little bit of a hold, a little press up, squeeze to the seat, and lower down. Nice. Keep going here. You might have heard that vibration, but that's just because it's set for the 30 seconds and the 5 seconds, but it's not set for a minute. And we're going to do this for a minute. Why? Because we can. Working our stability here, pressing your hands into the floor, engaging the core, working your legs. And breathe. I can't believe that same song kept playing. Goodness gracious. And time. Let's go to the other leg. And take a little breath here. Are you ready?
Yeah.
And go. Flexing through that foot, lifting that knee up hip height, pressing into your hands. Now sometimes what happens is we start to lift the hip up of that knee that's rising. You just want to make sure that both hips are facing down towards the floor. Draw that belly button in. It's like squeezing both hips into the midline will help you keep that position of the hips. And breathe. going to take this for another 30 seconds. And then you get to lie down. We'll do a little cool down. So the hard stuff is done.
Woohoo!
Aren't you glad you didn't know what you were getting into?
Absolutely.
So if we had to redo it, oh my gosh, you see, I don't want to go.
It's okay, we would do it for you.
You're so kind. We are probably doing this about 5 seconds longer than a minute, but almost done. Really find that press at the top and time. Okay, let's bring our legs forward, sit back onto your hips. Oh, you did it. Go ahead.
My sweat is actually crying.
Your sweat's crying?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So come back up here for a sec. Come up with me.
Oh, come on.
I want you to. I know, I already told you what we're going to do, so you were prepared. Let's just go down really slow. Take your hands behind your knees, sit up nice and tall, and then round through the spine, unless it doesn't feel good. So if your back doesn't like to be rounded, don't do it. But I want you to think about drawing the belly button in, start to roll down, vertebra by vertebra, and then release down on the floor. Walk your knees towards each other, and then towards your hips. Let's take the right ankle and cross it over the left knee, find a figure four. So when you figure four here, you can leave it like this. You can go ahead and take that left foot off the floor if you like. You can take both hands and reach through for your left thigh or for your left shin. You can draw that knee in closer towards your chest. And think about pressing the knee towards me, just slightly. You might feel a bit more openness in the hip. If any part of this doesn't feel good, if it feels pain, pinching, or numbness, then we're going to take a different variation. Maybe just we'll put the foot back on the floor. Now let's take this on the other side. Go ahead, release. And we'll take the left ankle across the right knee. Find the figure four that's good for your body, helping you to kind of open up the hip a little bit. You can reach for the thigh if you'd like, reach for the shin. You can find a little bit of gentle pressure of the knee coming towards me. And you did it. So it's really something to smile about right now. Now go ahead and release your left leg. Finding a happy baby, you draw your knees towards you, your hands reach from the inside to the outside of your feet. Drawing the knees down towards your armpits, any amount. So we kind of find a little opposition here. You can rock from side to side to find a little massage. Maybe you come back to center and think about using the hands to draw the feet down, and the feet are kind of pressing into the hands. Take one more breath here. Exhale, release. Releasing your legs, extend the left leg on the floor and squeeze the right knee in. Just gonna take a little twist here and then we'll find Shavasana. Hugging that right knee in with the left hand, roll over onto your left side. The right knee goes towards the left. The right arm can come out to a T or cactus, and if you'd like, your gaze can go over towards the right. Twisting through the center spine here. Let's come back to center. Hug that right knee in one last time and then extend it down to the floor. And then hug the left knee in. Draw that left knee over, across towards the right. You can use your right arm to guide it. As you roll onto the right hip, maybe left arm comes out to a T or cactus, if that feels okay. Maybe your gaze follows your left arm. back to center. And then go ahead and let's find your Shavasana. There are props behind you if you'd like to use any of the props. If you'd like something that you can't find, let me know. I have blankets. I have blocks. I have bolsters if you'd like something underneath your knees. And I'm just going to dim the lights. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Just letting everything go. We're coming back to that restful state of the body. We just got into that energetic state pretty hard. So it's time to really just tap into some peace and calm in the body. Let your body be heavy on the floor. Let your breath be natural, not trying to change it or manipulate it. Maybe come back to your intention. Say it to yourself 3 times. And then we're going to take 30 more seconds of rest. Now start to deepen your inhales and exhales and bring small movements into your fingertips and your toes. Bring more movement into the rest of the body, the arms and the legs, however you would like. And when you're ready, roll onto one side. Rest here for a moment. Find a little gratitude for something in your life. Gratitude brings us joy. Come all the way up to a seated position. And you are done. Thank you so much.